My name is Chris. I'm the Rustic Caveman. My voice is a little off because I tried to take a shot of whiskey last night and aspirated on it, so my throat is raw. It's not something that's advisable. If you're going to drink the whiskey, make sure it goes down the right pipe. Anyway, today is a unboxing video. We're going to unbox the chicken plucker from Vevor and see what it takes to get it set up. As you can tell by the background noise, it's a job that needs to be done. Case in point. Well, here's the specs of the machine from Vevor. And let's get started with it. So, out of the box. I'm going to do this one-handed, doesn't work as well. Alright, let's see what we got here. Looks to be pretty well packed. Hey, there might not be a whole lot of extra assembly for this thing. That's what it looks like. So down in here we've got whatever this is. Looks like it's a chute for something. The book. Miscellaneous nuts, bolts, and a sprayer head. Extra fingers. It really doesn't look like a whole lot I need to put together. Anyway, there's a base I need to take out of. This would be one side of a handle. The other side, and another one. There are several pieces of Lawan in the box, so I'm going to put this on it. Well, at first glance it looks pretty good. It does have a breaker reset for the motor. That appears to be the switch for the system. Appears to be watertight. That appears to be where the piece of hose goes. I'm going to assume that that is where the feathers come out of, maybe. It is very well packed. Too much so. You can hear in the background Eli is learning how to use the brush hog. There's numbers. 5, 3, 5's over there. 6 and 6. That's not bad. Eli's coming down the hill, so apparently he hasn't killed himself yet. As you can see, Eli's still alive, so he must have figured it out. Because the workshop is in absolute complete disarray because it's currently being built. And everything is in bins all over the place. I had to open my spare set of Harbor Freight tools. So, let's see what we can do to get started here. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. I need 2 of these, I need 2 of these. I'm not going to follow the directions because I don't follow directions. Come on, find the hole. And I would do this up in the workbench, but it is currently covered with insulation. And I am already itchy enough. I'm going to put these on, I'm going to tighten them when I'm done, although these can probably be tightened just fine. Since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and put the tire on. It'd be nice to do this with a proper set of tools, but they are currently scattered hither and yon. I've got like 4 sets of sockets in here, which would do great for this kind of stuff, but so we'll just do it this way. We don't have the screwdriver handy, it's over there somewhere. Okay, let's see if we can get the Okay, first impression with build quality. It's not bad. I've seen worse. The edge of the drum, where it fits into the other drum, is sharp, and it doesn't fit real smooth. I kind of had to bang it a little bit to get it back in there. It only goes one way. A couple of the clips are apparently off center a little bit when you put it together, but once you get it lined up the way it's supposed to be, snaps in pretty good. I don't have electricity out here yet, so I haven't run it. We will do that here pretty soon. I would say at this point in the video, if you're a little bit on the squeamish side, go ahead and turn it off, because my next clip are going to show the thing in use. That means the chicken with no head on it will be going into that thing and spinning around and then coming back out. So if you don't want that, turn off the video. Thanks for watching this far. If you're interested, stay tuned. Well, I'm not going to show you that thing in action because it really didn't do that great. If I was to give it a grade, I would say it's a good solid D-. Problems that we had: the spinning plate at the bottom, the feathers would collect underneath of it where they would normally spit out the bottom, and it would collect to the point that it would jam the bottom plate, stop the motor, which would cause it to overheat, throw the breaker, and then, you know, basically operation stopped. At that point, we had to take the drum off, get the feathers out from underneath of it, reset the breaker, and then put it all back together and run it again. And it took, on average, about 2.5 birds for it to do that every single time. I am going to do some research and see if there's something I could do to fix that. The drum itself, I mentioned before that it was kind of sharp and I kind of had to bang it into place. Yeah, that got to be a problem because we had to open it up so often. I took the grinder and I cut off basically about 1/4 inch all the way around the bottom of it so it would fit better, and then we could get it to work. It was very temperamental. You had to boil the birds for a very short, specific amount of time before you could throw them in there. Otherwise, it shredded the meat, the skin, and everything else. A lot of times it would break the legs. They would get jammed up and they would break. It took a lot of playing around. We kind of got it to the point it was working somewhat. Eli basically, for every bird, would have to turn it off, reach up underneath of it, pull all the feathers out, and then we could start again. One of the problems we may have had is because it was we didn't have enough water pressure. Could be a problem. Don't think it was, but it might be. So all in all, I would give the thing a D-. It cost me about, I think it was like 210 bucks. The ones that look just like it from other name brands are anywhere between, you know, $400, and I saw some for $1,400. They all look to be about the same, so they probably all have the same problems. Now, we were doing adult birds. I'm pretty sure that if you're doing the ones that are only 8 weeks old, meat birds, that the feathers aren't as big, and therefore they probably pass through a little bit better. But what we were having a problem with is the feathers jamming everything up. So we did 21 birds, less than what I thought we had out there. We did keep 2 of the roosters, the original 2, Napoleon and Fabio, although I would rather have gotten rid of Fabio and got something else. But anyway, got overruled on that. Anyway, that's where we're at. So I'm going to go ahead and push this video up, and that way you guys know what's happening with it. And sorry about the poor video quality in this little clip, but at the end of the day, I'm tired. I'm inside. This is what you're going to get. Again, my name is Chris. I'm the Rustic Caveman. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, especially if you got this far into it. Have a great day. Bye.